We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all. You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave. Oh, you mean Wriothesley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had... Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain...
Excuse me, did I hear someone there?
Huh?
Excuse me, is someone passing by?
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But...
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been...
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do...
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself? Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry. So that's what happened. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away!
I think you may have misunderstood me, but... never mind. Please, just help. It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit... It's really important to me, so your help...
Don't worry, we'll be back in no time! Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else. Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking long. Nothing in the water either. Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat. Huh, that's a good idea. Why don't we check out the Rag and Bone Shop? If memory serves, they got all... You let Paimon pick... Well, either way, let's go... Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off. Now, just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner, dressed all in white, accompanied by... Oh, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No! Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes. So, I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy.
There's no need to put yourself down like that.
Why, your heroic actions at Aeneas have long made their way to the Fortress of We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way, and you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course... Well, I'd figure you'd appreciate honesty. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke. And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to...
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to...
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed... Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for? No problem. Anything... Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs...
Wait, but that's,
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of moral, life's been pretty good recently, so...
Alright. Paimon will take a look.
Are you sure you don't want more? These opportunities...
It's alright. 2 will do. It just doesn't feel the same if the... But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too!
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair. Wait, this isn't my hat.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately...
Does it have some kind of sentimental...
But, sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it?
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Wriothesley! It's been a while.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided. I'll say I'm not at all surprised to find the two of.
It's what good adventurers...
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the. As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you might not have the same luck next time.
Understood. Thank you. Then I'll be off.
What a strange guy. What? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was...
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert.
Huh? Shy?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just what kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime.
Huh. You've got a point.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawl, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception. And it's instead trying, if you have some time, why don't we grab something at the coupon cafeteria? And if you're still interested in the berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering.
Paimon's not the biggest...
All right then.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe.
I'll pass on the food then. What about you?
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save hers...
What a pity. It would seem that none of us can...
Then, if you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great ship...
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get...
It's not for everyone. Think of it as,
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear.
2 bottles coming right...
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
Impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have the strength. Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance in the first.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter him. That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right?
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner world. Power and control come in many forms, some fair and So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease.
Kinda.
I'm perfectly aware of that too, but even so, I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous goods?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary Now, what do we have here?
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box.
Yep. We can't.
What? But that's just insane profit. Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well? Paimon will be your vault.
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then?
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for.
I never joke about things like this.
All right, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants this one. Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead? There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation.
Then, actually, never mind.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out this. I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation.
Wait, are you this?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met.
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival. Are these your two guests?
Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer... Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh, you were also a...
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, but the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things...
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Our operations are entirely funded by members.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of... Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hat?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed... If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing every optimism, community, hard work, and a desire...
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model...
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a... I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too, if you want to learn more about it.
Oh, right. What happened to your...
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of... kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take... We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Feel like he didn't answer the question at all. Well, yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like. Hey!
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? We've got some classics, as well as yeah. Most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera. We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
It's because you all have a lot more free...
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though. All we need to... You never know what you may be good at until you... And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all...
So this is some...
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical... And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well.
Don't worry, we will.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there...
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our... I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have... These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did...
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on... We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be...
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the...
Hey, you there, newbie!
Hello?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out? Ha! That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found with one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? Feeling shy? Now, just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find...
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like... That would explain why Wriothesley only had good... Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this plan? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of...
Oh, wait, I didn't know they were also a part. It's all right with me, though.
Paimon thinks it's something anyone expected you to get a society going here of.
So it seems that you were able to get a sense of our vision and...
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychology. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, but if we can placate them, they lose their fangs. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself...
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew...
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech...
Oh, I almost never need them.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my... I'm sorry, but...
He's still as weird as before.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one...
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before? Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me...
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier.
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so...
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit.
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest.
Well, what's your opinion of this?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but there's only one potential problem. If the...
But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get it. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but...
Dissonance?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As expected, you also picked... The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now, confrontation may no longer be avoidable. Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just if my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have... And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I'll explain everything to you later. But right now, find out what you can from them now while they're all in...
It's just as Wriothesley said. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? Paimon will do her best to help.
Wait, you got...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we something.
Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not gonna tell.
I'll go find Mr. Douche.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he? We can look around for it, yeah? Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Sorry.
Hey, hello?
Hello? How can I help you? The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and...
You don't know.
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's...
Hey, big...
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner. I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit... You're looking for something, you said? I didn't...
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Oh, you're back.
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
That would prove the dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him. Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since...
And that's precisely why I took his...
Oh! It was you all along?
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dougier's talk about unstable mental states. Not too long. Dougier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. And I've always striven to appear fair and...
That sounds a bit deep.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example, and that's why even though Dougier had already let a few things...
Alright, so you're saying Dougier has figured out some way to control the members of his society. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and...
Indeed. He certainly seems to be... I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish?
Let's give them some time. My guards will need... You can find me in my office when the time comes.